Listen, I'm not saying that it's the best built motorhome that we've ever seen, but I am saying it's the best floor plan layout that we have seen for a family to go travel in, with 2 rooms inside and an outdoor entertainment area. Let's go take a look. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Myles with Firmly Unbound, and we are here at Motorhome Specialist today taking a look at this 2025 Fleetwood Fortis 36Y. This is a floor plan layout in a motorhome that I have been waiting for so long to show y'all, and it has been really hard for me to find time to work it in my schedule, and I'm so glad to finally get to show y'all this thing. Been able to see the floor plan layout and the specs on the screen here, but just to go over that, the length on it is 38 feet 11 inches long. It's going to have a 80-gallon fuel capacity, a 100-gallon freshwater capacity, 50-gallon gray water, and 50-gallon black water. It is a gas Class A motorhome. So in terms of motorhomes, if I was to rank everything that you see, and speaking of which, as we take a look around here, Motorhome Specialist is one of the absolute coolest RV dealerships in the country. They have over 400 motorhomes in stock here of every sort. So if you are looking for your next RV, there's not only a link down below in the comments and description to help you find an RV at a location close to you, but also if you're looking at motorhomes and thinking about spending, the kind of money that you put into a motorhome, it might be worth the trip or worth contacting Motorhome Specialist to have them take care of you, as there's a lot of advantages that come from buying from a motorhome only dealership, and a dealership that specializes in these products and doesn't just sell, all types of different RVs, including travel trailers and fifth wheels, but only focuses on motorhomes. And this is like coming to an RV show. If you come and shop at Motorhome Specialist, be ready to spend a lot of time here, because you'll see about as many motorhomes here as you'll see at a whole complete RV show with travel trailers and fifth wheels combined. I mean, there's that many motorhomes here. It is insane. So really, really fun. As we go through this, price estimate on this is going to be somewhere around like $170,000 to $180,000, right around that mark or so. And then they're going to have a few different exterior color options. On this one, we're seeing the gray, white, and blue on the outside. And I'm not going to take too long getting inside for y'all, but just want to make sure I didn't miss any important aspects. Most of the stuff we'll talk about on the outside when we come back out. But the one thing, I'm going to make you wait. This has a really cool outdoor entertainment area you don't want to miss. So that's something to stay tuned for, is there's hardly any motorhomes that have, I don't even know if there's another motorhome out there that has an outdoor entertainment area like what this offers. They've been making motorhomes for 75 years, Fleetwood has, which is pretty dang impressive. Oh, and then I was going to talk about quality. So when it comes to motorhome, there's definitely a significant progression in quality as far as gas Class A motorhomes go, because gas Class A motorhomes are going to peak out at a certain level. I would say this is like a 7 out of 10, maybe an 8 out of 10 for a gas Class A motorhome. And then if you were talking gas and diesel motorhomes, where diesel motorhomes can get up to those, insane dollar amounts like $2, $3, $4, $5 million sometimes, this is going to be on that lower spectrum of maybe like a 3 in terms of all motorhomes combined. But for a gas Class A motorhome, it's definitely very good quality. Now, as we come inside here, right away what I noticed is if you like more of that seaside sort of look and interior, I don't know exactly what you would call it necessarily. They call this interior color scheme Lazy River. This is a really nice, airy looking motorhome. I really like the color scheme in here. I'm curious your thoughts on what you think. If you're somebody that likes the ocean, likes water, I mean, this is a really fresh breath of, if you put some, scented things in here, I'm trying to think like those oil diffusers or something, not the ones that, the ones that you just put the little sticks in that make your RV smell nice. If you get some that smell like, sea salt or something like the sea, oh, it's just going to be blissful in here. So I really like what they did here with the color scheme. You can see over here, pull down blackout shades, going to pull down the shade over here. This window here does not look like it has any shade built into it right now. So that's something you definitely might want to consider adding to your RV. And then we'll come back up to the driver's cab area here in a second, but definitely want to get to showing you through this floor plan here. As we go through it, there are 2 air conditioners on here. You can see this table will have the ability to drop down and make this into a bed space so you can sleep another person here. Pretty standard furniture feel on here. If you've been in an RV before, this feels pretty much like your, you know, base level standard furniture. What's not necessarily base level or standard though is the size of these recliners. These are huge. Oh man, these are comfy too. They sit, there's a couple things I really like about these actually. Let me flip the camera around. Let me set y'all up real quick. Because if you look here and see, one, my legs are a little bit longer. So if I drop you down a little bit, sometimes I sit in RV furniture and this lower leg rest just is not long enough. I feel like I'm like slipping off of the seat. I do not get this on here. This actually comes up to the back of my calf and it's very comfortable, feels very nice. It'll have the pull strap here to recline. So as we lean back here, there we go. Just got to pull on it kind of hard. Oh, and then does it recline? Oh boy. Is that as far as it goes? That's it? Oh, that's a little disappointing. Well, man, I really wanted to like brag on this furniture and say it was great, but the reclining portion's a little disappointing. I cannot get it to recline any further back. Sometimes you got to like push on it, but oh my gosh. Now this is turning into more of a hassle than I anticipated. Yeah, it doesn't go any further than that. Darn, I really wanted to like give this furniture a good rating, but if I'm just sitting here hanging out, if I'm leaning back as best I can, which if you can see me in the camera, it's kind of hard to lean back because this chair doesn't lean back very far. And if I just let my legs kind of rest, it pushes that leg rest back down. I have to almost feel like I'm lifting my legs up to not have that leg rest drop. So kind of a demonstration I did not expect to go down. Did not expect to go down that demonstration path there. But nonetheless, that's kind of how the furniture looks. So I would say very comfortable in the seating position. I almost would never use the recline function in those recliners because once you kick those legs up, they're not all that comfortable, honestly. Not that they're not uncomfortable, the recline function just isn't very practical. That being said, front seats here, they will swivel around, so you have additional seating there with those. These are certainly going to be some of your most comfortable seats in the motorhome, as that's where you'll spend your time driving. You have storage up above here. You can see this is all interconnected through there. It does have nice little rubber pads there to make sure when those close that they, you know, don't make a super loud noise. Has a WineGuard Wi-Fi router already installed in here as well. Good sized TV there. That looks like this is probably about a 45-inch screen TV, maybe. It doesn't look like it's quite a 50, so it's somewhere between a 40 and a 50-inch. Does have the swivel mount, so you can swivel it around and see it from your viewing angle on the recliner seats. I will push the slide outs in so we can see what it looks like with the slides in, but you can see this slide is going to go all the way back to this door right here, and you're already kind of getting a sneak peek of what's back there. Solid surface countertops, real tile backsplash back behind here. So that's where you see some of these elements of, you know, this being a higher end, more quality gas Class A motorhome. Stainless steel sink, and it is that like apron style sink. Open your drawers up, and this one opens up too, but I just remembered there was some stuff in that drawer, so I'm just gonna pass that one. And you can see this drawer right here, plywood drawer construction with staples to hold them in place, so nothing super crazy about that. All three of these are the same thing. You can see that one there just had that piece of trash in there. Close that up. Down underneath here, not super great storage down underneath here, but what I do like is you actually have really good support back behind here. So unlike your traditional towable RVs that just use like a small piece of Luan back here and that's it, something you could literally push over with your finger and make it bend and flex, this actually has wood support back behind it. It's not, you know, flexible or anything like that. So good backing there. You have your water heater bypass valve right there, and this looks like your tankless water heater controls. That's your Fogatti system right there. Really teeny tiny Dometic oven, basically the size of your standard travel trailer oven, but I like the look of the Dometic oven. I haven't seen this in any other towable RVs. Got your 3-burner gas stove, and then look at this microwave, y'all. This Whirlpool microwave with the air fryer and convection oven combo. Really nice there. Very cool. I assume this is a microwave. It doesn't really have, or is this more just like an oven that's just sitting up high? because it doesn't have like a turntable like an oven has. So maybe it is just like an oven and not necessarily a microwave. Never used that before though. That's my first time seeing it. Adjustable shelving in a lot of different storage areas inside of this motorhome, which is very nice. See your slide out fascias here look pretty dang good. Not a whole lot of like cosmetic imperfections in there. LED light strip up above here. You have a vent fan right over your cooking area, and it looks like this also is going to have a vent fan here to vent out smells as well while you're cooking. You can see the fan option right there. You also have the light option right here as well. Kind of cool, it has this digital display there that gives you more information. Turn around here, it's going to have this touchscreen control panel. Now, Fleetwood is part of the Rev Group, so that's going to be like who ultimately owns the Fleetwood brand. Rev Group owns like 5 other different motorhome brands. The only one I know off the top of my head is Renegade, but there's a couple others out there. So you control your slide outs, your thermostat stuff, your lighting, your power. Everything will be controlled through this module there. You have controls here for your slide outs as well. And then as we step through here, this is going to have a bath and a half in this motorhome. Couple things I like right away. This has the solid toilet seat there, or toilet seat, so it's not plastic. It's also soft close, and then it is a porcelain foot flush toilet. Now it is sitting a little bit high up off the ground, so that is a little interesting. Let me flip the camera around so I can see myself as we demonstrate this here. As I sit down here, for me, this is perfect. I'm about 6'1" though, without my shoes on, and this is a perfect seating position for me. Plenty comfortable. If you're under probably 5'9", 5'8", this might start to feel like it's a little high on the toilet for you. Maybe even 5'10", because it does sit up a little high. So that's just something to be mindful of. Grab you guys, pick you back up, and swing you around. Got your big stainless steel sink here. Love that. Nice big mirror as well. Good lighting in here. You can see you have the 2 lights up over that mirror. And then got adjustable shelving in this cabinet. Same thing down through here. And then here we have liquefied. This is a black tank treatment you can find on Amazon. This is the purple bottle here. Most times it will be orange, and that's going to keep your RV smelling fresh and make sure that everything that goes down through your toilets is decomposing properly and draining out properly. More storage up here. Again, adjustable shelving. Another big max air vent fan in here. Then you can see your light controls and your fan controls and your outlet right there. Finally, down underneath here, you got some storage space. And then going into your shower, you can see you do have a pretty significant step up into the shower. It's going to minimize some of your shower height here. It's a plastic 2-piece shower. Does have this water recirculation system here. This is like the shower miser system that we see on Flagstaff and Rockwood, where this is going to change colors as your water gets warm, indicating that it's now time that you can send your water up to your shower head. That way you don't waste any water before your water gets warm, both water that you might have reserved in your fresh tank or storage space in your gray tank, as everything that drains through here is going to start filling up your gray tank, and that's going to make sure that you preserve how quickly that fills up. Now, the shower is not bad. It's not fantastic, but it's not bad. I'm not a huge fan of that massive step up here. See, my head goes into the skylight. So if you are about 6'4", you're not really going to fit in the shower, and I would have to duck to get under the shower head here or hold it up over my head. See, you have some spots here for some soaps, but it's hard to show here, but it's a pretty narrow space. I mean, I'm not even that thick of a guy, and it's pretty narrow in here, so not a whole lot of width. I actually would have liked to have like a flexible shower curtain here or something like that. That way you're not like bumping in the glass the whole time. This is going to feel like a little tight squeeze in that shower. So let's keep moving on, and of course, let me know your thoughts as we go through things here in this motorhome as well. Coming through here, you have adjustable shelving. If you don't like the color scheme in here, they have other color options for the interior, things that'll give you a more traditional like brown wood and stuff like that. You have this carpet lining here on this shelving. That's just going to make it so that Anything that you put on here isn't as noisy as you go up and down the road. That's why you'll see carpet in a lot of different storage areas in the really expensive motorhomes. It's because they're doing that to mitigate the amount of noise as you go and drive down the road. Also, very curious because I really want to get into filming more motorhome tours for you guys. And one reason that I have not put in a ton of effort into doing this is because I want to do it right. Even the way that I'm doing it right now is not my preferred way to do it. What I'd really like to do is be able to actually take these motorhomes out on a test drive for you. And if that is something that y'all would like to see, something that you would be interested in seeing like a full-fledged review of these motorhomes, let me know down below in the comments, and I will certainly invest more time and effort into making that happen for y'all. Obviously, it's just a much bigger time commitment to do stuff like that. So I only want to do it if you guys are really invested into seeing more stuff like that here on this channel. Got your Insignia refrigerator and freezer. As we go back this way, queen size bed here in the bedroom. Lots of floor space with the slide out because you have a slide on both this side of the motorhome and you have a slide on this side. So this kitchen slide out extends all the way here into this area, giving you a lot of floor space. You have great wardrobe storage. You have these removable clothing rods in there. And then you have adjustable shelving down underneath here. Tons of storage here in this middle compartment. You have hidden storage behind the TV. It's about a 32-inch screen Sansui TV. That's going to be a smart TV. And then you have drawers that open up here. And then look at that, 8 drawers of this size all through this area. Sound controls right there. And then same identical storage underneath here, or behind that door there. Turning back around this way, second AC is here in this bedroom. You have your outlets and USB ports here on the side of the bed. You can see you have a little bit of space here around the bed. Let's see if we can, if there's anything up underneath the bed here. Seems as though that's not the case. Yeah, it's screwed down there. Wow, that's a heavy mattress though. So getting a real good quality mattress. That thing is heavy. So that is nice. Very nice. Same thing, outlets on this side. Individual reading lights here for each person. Does have a hole here down underneath there. And let's see if there's power in this space. Again, carpet lining in here. Power in there. So if you want to put a CPAP machine or something like that in this area, you are able to do so. See how that light flicks on right when you open the door. Very neat. Does this have a light on it? I think it's just that middle compartment there. Yeah, seems like it's just the middle compartment that has the built-in light. Soft touch ceiling panels. I noticed that because even in the cabinet door, it was a soft touch ceiling panel as well. And then as we come along this way, this is really the showstopper. This is unlike any other motorhome out there in the market. Now, this thing came out, I believe, for the first time in 2023. So it's been some time now, and it's very possible that, you know, someone's going to bite off this floor plan and make their own version of it. If that is the case, I have not come across it yet. If you guys have come across another model that makes something like this, let me know because I'd be very curious. But this is the first brand to ever make what it would technically be like a 2-bedroom motorhome. There's been plenty of mid-bunk motorhomes where they do the bunk bed somewhere in the middle of the coach. But this is the first time that a like 2-bedroom motorhome has been built. So very interesting here. It looks like we have up here some sort of like tablet holder. 200-pound weight limit here on the bunks. There must be some other piece that comes with this. There's a whole box up front that has a bunch of accessories to make that work. A sliding ladder here, so you can kind of slide this back and forth, although I will say this is not, there we go. It's with 2 hands, that's probably way easier. And you kind of slide that around so you can, you know, easily get in and out of those bunks. You have storage down underneath here, no outlets down in that area. Storage down underneath there. You have your light switches here, outlets, USB type A ports. And then if we push this back over, in here, this is going to be either wardrobe storage, or you could do a combo washer dryer unit in this space as well. Underneath your sofa, you're going to have some storage here. You do have seat belts back in this area. So if you have kids that want to hang out back here while you're going down the road, if they want to play PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, just watch a movie, whatever it may be, they can hang out back in this space. They can even close the door, have their own private area going down the road, have the windows open, see the environment around them. I mean, talk about giving your kids an absolutely awesome traveling experience. I could only dream of, you know, being able to allow my kids to travel in this way. And, you know, that's maybe something once I get closer to having kids, which maybe might not be that too far off. Maybe this is an aspiration that I will set out to achieve. But insulated windows here, so dual pane insulated window, love that. Again, a very nice feature that is not super common. And then as we turn back around, you have a half bath in this area as well. Stainless steel sink in here. Probably a more favorable seating position there on that toilet if you are a bit shorter. Pull down blackout shade on this window as well. You have your medicine cabinet, and there is a max air vent fan here in this bathroom. So man, very nice. This is gosh, just really, really cool floor plan in this motorhome. See all your storage in there, your water lines and your plumbing lines. Got a spot for your toilet paper right there. And then some more storage all through this area. Adjustable shelving in there. 3 drawers that open up here. And then 4 drawers here. And adjustable shelving in there. So tons of storage in this space. No clothing rod up in here though. Yeah, no clothing rod in that space. Very, very neat. Overall ceiling height in here is great. I'm standing at about 6'1", 6'2" with my shoes on, maybe, but these soles are not very thick on these shoes. So you can see the ceiling height in here, fantastic. And really cool interior color scheme as well for people that want this, you know, brighter, more airy feeling motorhome. You have a removable table up front here. This was part of what was in this bag of accessories here. So we have things like our outdoor shower hose. There's a dash cam system here, which I think they already have installed on this motorhome. Some of your remotes. This looks like a privacy shade for probably the front windshield. Some tools. So all kinds of different stuff you will get with that. Keep in mind, this is just like a, in case you don't know type of thing. If you have never owned an RV before, be cautious getting into a motorhome and just know what you're getting into. Do your research. Owning a motorhome is expensive. There's no, you know, negating around that. It is just a fact. It's going to be expensive for you. So I don't want you to end up getting something like this and having the expectations that everything's just going to be great and dandy and you're going to have a fantastic time all of the time. You will. It is so much fun to RV travel. I haven't even got to travel like this in my life, and I can't wait till I get to, and I surely will set out to do it one day, I believe. But even just having a travel trailer, it is awesome. Such a fun experience. But there's expenses that come with it for sure. And you need to be prepared for that. Having a motorhome increases the amount of expenses. So just know that that is something to prepare for. Swivel seats up front. You have the bunk that drops down here. So we'll get this down all the way. You can see that bunk space. So you'll have additional sleeping space on top of everything that you already had. It'll come with a little retractable ladder that will get you up onto the space. This is about as thin as a mattress if I have ever seen in my life. I mean, that is thinner than a dog bed. So this is where, you know, the least liked family member can sleep. You have some cargo netting here on the sides that looks like it will attach up here somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where that will attach, but that looks like it's just going to help, you know, kind of keep the ends sealed off there. But yeah, not a great little mattress here. You could put something else there that will certainly do a better job than that. That's, wow, that's crazy. That is so thin. That's wild. A little bit of storage space up here though. You have some lights up in this area, which I don't know where the master switch for that light switch may be. Not sure why those aren't coming on there. But this is my first time being in this Fleetwood Fortis model. So, oh, and then you have this key right here. Key does have to be in the on position to move this bed, so you cannot move the bed without the key. Interesting. Oh, here we go. This is the hook spot right there for your cargo netting. I was like, oh, they have some little key hooks up there. But I was like, who has 4 sets of keys? And then I realized it's for the cargo netting. So yeah, keys will go right there. Coming up front as a passenger, you're going to have this nice kind of workstation area right here. So you can see how this is going to flip up and it'll give you a, you know, spot that will reach you from your seat. Nice and easy. Underneath here, you're going to have this little storage area that will open up like so. So you'll be able to get down into there. See your air that will blow out there from the dash underneath that space, your floor space. And then they do carpet in some of these areas because If you're doing long drives, if you want to like, you know, drive barefoot or anything like that, I guess. I don't know that you drive barefoot, but sometimes in motorhomes especially, they put carpet in certain areas just so if you're walking around barefoot or something like that, or just traveling, you know, barefoot or with your socks, it's a little bit more comfortable on your feet. That carpet underneath there, though, looks like it can be pulled out if you want to take it out. Auto leveling on this unit right there. You have power mirrors. You have side and backup cameras. Plus you have the dash camera. While you are going down the road, you can switch through all of your different camera angles here. So if I can get into this seating area, I shouldn't have put this table up. There we go. Oh, comfy seat. You sink right into that seat. Wow, you could do some hours in this thing. You can see here you have your side camera, other side camera, and then this one, there's no camera for, so it's just 3 cameras there. Backup camera, side camera, and you can channel it to different modes where you can see multiple camera angles at the same time. So you can kind of make it whatever you want it to be exactly. Has a standard manual gauge cluster here on the dash. Pretty straightforward with all of your controls. You have your generator on-off switch right here. You have some controls here for whether you're parked or you just want to have your radio or you're in travel mode for your entertainment system. Your air controls here, and then your touchscreen control panel that will control all of your entertainment and your GPS and stuff like that while you're going down the road that will have Apple CarPlay. A little bit more storage here, and then you'll have USB ports there, USB Type-C connection, and that is just about everything in this area. More storage up above here. And then that's everything on the inside. So very curious your thoughts. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And before we go outside, I want to tell you real quick, if you haven't seen already, I bought my own travel trailer RV. I've been going out and traveling in it quite a bit. And I'm just getting started with all those adventures and so many other things that I'm doing on my Firmly Unbound channel. So Firmly Unbound here, that is my company. I have a whole other YouTube channel called Firmly Unbound. There's a link down below in the comments and description where you can see my travel videos, the stuff that I go out and do for fun, and a lot of the other principles of what it means to live firmly unbound that have really given me a life that is far beyond what I deserve. And you can go learn more about that, see more about that on that channel there. Let's get back to going outside here. And as we step outside, open up the door. Love that you have the switch for your inverter inside the motorhome so you don't have to go outside to get that. You'll have these panels throughout different areas of the motorhome to turn on and off lights, control slide outs. And then we'll end this video with showing what with the slides in, what that looks like. So we'll come back in and do that before we wrap up. I will do my best not to forget. Now Fleetwood, they do have a full body paint option, and then their standard will be like a partial body paint. It has this diamond shield wrap up front here, so you can see right there that diamond shield coating, and you can feel the little layer right there where all the way down to the front has that diamond shield. Access into the engine bay right there. Nice looking front end. And as we come around this way, Alcoa rims with Michelin tires. This is a 255/80 R22.5 tire. Looks very good. Now, when you get up into higher tier quality motorhomes, think like a Fleetwood Bounder, which would be the next step up in the Fleetwood lineup. You're gonna go from this fiberglass storage door to an aluminum sided storage door. But where this one sits at, you could also go down from this and you could get a much thinner fiberglass storage door and you could even go down to ones that don't have the slam latch handles on them. So nice thick fiberglass storage door there. You can see your storage through here. This is all gonna be like a, probably like a composite material there. I don't know if it's necessarily plastic. It might be, but sometimes it's more like a composite material. And something like kind of my Toyota Tundra, for instance, it does not have a metal truck bed. It's a composite material in the bed. That's a nice solid material. And a lot of times these storage areas are kind of like that. Oh no, let me grab the keys. That door's locked. Let's get back up in here real quick. Snag these keys. And let's see if we can quickly assess what key is gonna open this baggage door. Is this gonna be a 751? No, that's not a 751. What key is that? Did we get it on the first guess? First guess, first try. Oh, darn it. And it was the purple key. Purple key got it unlocked. There we go, storage area through here. Good thing I got this opened up because it does go all the way through to the other side. And then it also has an opening right here. So this material all through here is going to be waterproof. You have this area through here, so if you ever do need to run any sort of like water lines or anything through here, I don't know what's on the other side of this bay. We'll see. I'm not sure exactly what else you might open that up. Oh, here's why. You have an outlet right up here. So if you want to run an extension cord or something like that from the motorhome, that allows you to do so while keeping this door shut. You have a huge outdoor TV here. That looks like that might be a 50-inch screen TV. I don't know the exact size on it. That is a great TV for outside and entertaining. It's gonna be right underneath your awning that will have an LED light strip as well. Slide toppers on top of the slide outs. And then you have some outdoor speakers here and your outlets with USB ports. This storage space through here, oh, we already looked at that. Come around this way. Same storage space through here, that's the same size as the other one. And then it looks like they're using kind of like this Power Glide slide mechanism. It's kind of like a Schwintek slide mechanism, but it's better. It has more forgiveness in it than a Schwintek slide. See your Michelin tires here along the back. Storage space down through here. This one passes through as well. There's another ladder in there. Or inside of the motorhome. Oh no, that's to get up onto the roof. There it is. I was gonna say there's gotta be another ladder to get up onto the roof. And check this out, y'all. You get an actual outdoor entertainment space on this motorhome. That is such a rare find. I literally don't know if there's anything else out there that offers something like this in a Class A motorhome. So really neat on that. You have the Suburban griddle cooktop that will open up here. It'll pull out further, but I have to use both hands to unlatch it. You have your little mini refrigerator with a tiny little freezer portion spot. Outdoor water connection here with hot and cold water. Little drawer that opens up. That's a great little storage drawer there. Nice deep storage with that. LED light strip under here so you can see stuff at night, and an outlet there. So very cool there. Like that spot a lot. You'll attach that ladder connection here to get up onto the roof. Molded fiberglass cap. It does have a TPO roof. And then it has a hitch that says it's rated for 8,000 pounds. More realistically, you can tow about 5,000 pounds on this motorhome. Frameless windows. You have your city water connection here, and then this looks like a flush valve here for your black tank. Open this up, you have your 5,500 watt quiet gas generator. Have your 50 amp cord that will connect right here, and it does have this transfer switch right here, so that's gonna basically protect your power coming into the motorhome. So your storage space through here, and ooh, some extra floor tiles right there. Nice. You can see that doesn't go all the way through. It hits that back wall there. Spot to fill up your fuel. Storage space through to the other side. Go through all these different areas underneath here. That storage does not go all the way through. And then this should be the pass-through. Oh no, water tanks right here. So this is where all your water stuff is going to drain out. Black and gray tanks will drain out of this area there. You see you have your manual pull valves here. You're going to have a spot for a water filtration system, and it does have some shut-off valves on your water lines coming through this area. Or I guess that's gonna be, those are probably the ones that drain out through the bottom, I would imagine. Yeah, they drain out right down underneath there. While we're under here, let's check out underneath the motorhome. As we come back up, slam that shut. Last couple storage doors. That one's locked as well. What could be behind this door? I gotta open all of them because we gotta see what's behind there, right? Come on, buddy. You can do this. You can do it. There we go. Put the pressure on myself, make myself feel uncomfortable. Pass-through storage there, just wanted to make sure. And then under here, gonna be your propane bottle, I would imagine. Now, why does that door not want to open up? What the heck? Well, I don't know why that door doesn't want to open, but that's where your propane bottle is gonna be at. And I am a man of my word, so I remember to put the slide in for y'all, so you can see with the slide in, you're gonna have this path to walk down. You can see here with this dining table area there, you could take that out if you did want to kick the recliner legs out here. This one will have room for the legs to recline. Easy walking path all the way back to your main bathroom right here. And then you will be able to get into your refrigerator and your freezer, into your pantry. can get back to the bed. The bed does not fold, and you would just have to do a little roll around or crawl around to get back to your room in the back. So pretty dang practical floor plan layout for travel mode, as well as you really get full access to everything in this motorhome. And then that is pretty much everything on this motorhome here. Again, this is the Fleetwood Fortis 36Y. This is a 2025 model. And I've been so excited to show you all this motorhome because there's really nothing else out there like it that I know of. And it's a really cool family-friendly motorhome, the most family-friendly motorhome out there. I almost stumbled over my words. But that's all I got for y'all. Appreciate y'all watching. Thank you for tuning in. And again, if you are looking for your next motorhome, Motorhome Specialist here is one of the best dealerships in all of the country, really all the world, where you can come shop for a motorhome. It would take me a drone to show you how big this lot really is, because it is massive. And they have so many things here that will make your motorhome buying experience so much easier. They'll help you with transportation getting here. They have loaner vehicles. They want you to stay here on their campground when you purchase an RV from them for a couple days so you get comfortable with your motorhome. So many great perks. But you can check them out. There's the link in my bio that can show you all of the different stores we have across the country as well. And that's all I got for y'all. Until next time, live firmly unbound.